Hi, this is Jenny, and today we're going to do a black paper with white colored pencil pumpkin. So today, this is from not seeing the whole pumpkin, but you can see the top of the pumpkin, and that is going to be our inspiration. And so we're going to start right over here, and you're going to have to do everything with your pencil, your white pencil. So if we make a big stem here on our paper, and then we're gonna go in and do this first little bump. So we can just kind of come from here and do a little bump. And then this is the top of the pumpkin, so we're always going down. Another one over here. So if you've seen some of my other videos, this would be that front oval. And then over here, this is gonna be behind the stem a little bit because the point would be here in the center. And we're gonna go down. And then it looks like we'd have to have another one maybe here that goes behind. We'll go over to this side. So if this is the center, you'll jump over the stem and come over here, going down to the pumpkin. Back here, we would not see the whole bump, so it would be back there. Okay, so here's our sketch of our pumpkin. Now, with this, you are doing kind of a reverse where you're gonna color the highlights. So the top of the bump would be a highlight, and then just across the whole top of the bump, okay? You don't want this to be even, so don't draw a line or anything like that. And then it'll be less in here because it's darker down by the stem where the shadows are. Okay, so then we have a little bit of color there. Put that off to the side, and you'll have some color here. You'll have, once again, some color over here and on the bump. And then on this bump here and right here. White is hard to see, but it does work out. If you have charcoal pencils, those work really well because you can blend them as well. And we don't want to get too close to this because we want that to be dark. Okay, and then we're gonna come over here and we're just gonna add a few there. We're gonna leave that dark black because it's the shading part. Okay, so then here's your stem. So some of it's gonna be highlighted, some of it won't, but if you want a twist in your stem, you most certainly can do that. But you wanna have it kind of dark down here because your stem is kind of getting into the shaded part down here. So it doesn't show as much if you have charcoal. You can use a charcoal pencil. I'll show you how the difference is on that. So if this is your pencil sketch, I did another one with a charcoal pencil, and you can shade with that. So if I do, say, this part here, and I used, doesn't work too well over that, but you can blend it a lot more than the pencil. Pencil's not going to go anywhere, but the charcoal pencil does. And it makes it a lot brighter and vibrant in color. But if you don't have a charcoal pencil, a white pencil works just fine. And you can do this in white crayon as well. And there you go. Join me next time.